Welcome to the club at Savannah Harbor, the fifth stop of the Pro Tour. Through the first four events, two former baseball players have dominated, Tyler Clippard and Aaron Hicks, each winning two events each, all four in dramatic fashion. And each course has presented unique challenges, and the club at Savannah Harbor is no different.
Risk and reward. Many of the golfers on the Pro Tour have been very familiar with that philosophy throughout their other professional careers. But that's just how Bob Cupp and the legendary Sam Snead weave their design of the charming and picturesque Savannah Harbor Golf Club, built on an island spanning the surrounding wetlands of the historic Back River that sits between Savannah and the South Carolina border. Fashioned after courses from the 1930s and 40s, their goal was to give golfers the opportunity for risking tough shots near hazards, but if successful, are rewarded with a shorter distance and better angle to the greens, which, by the way, have subtle roll-offs or collars that fall away. Not only did Snead help design it, but number 10 is named Slammin' Sammy after him, a short par 4 that teases if you can hit far and straight over the fairway bunkers, all that's left is an approach shot to an elevated green. Number 14, known as Alligator Alley, calls for another challenging decision. Hit driver through the narrow passageway that also serves the native alligators when they cross the course, but if successful, leaves a small pitch to the green. Savannah Harbor, which boasts a number of short par 4s over the 7,200-yard layout, has been ranked by Condé Nast Traveler as one of the top 100 courses in America.
And as we look at the early scoreboard, J.R. Smith, he parred the first hole, picked up a couple birdies, then had a bogey. He's got 15 points so far as he continues to motor along. Again, a baseball player has dominated in this series through the first four legs of this event. They're looking for a guy from another sport to step up and take the trophy home, and maybe it could be a guy like J.R. Smith. Welcome inside. I am Tom Helmer alongside my partner, Will McKenzie. For a lot of you, this is your first exposure to the Pro Tour. Give us a little idea of what the setup is like for this tour, Will.
It's incredible. They have an unbelievable locker room experience, kind of like they had in their respective sport. These guys, they laid the cleats down. Now they're back out here competing again, and that's what they want to be able to do because, you know, the competitive fire doesn't go out when you retire.
Right.
And now they get to come out here and play against an incredible field, actually. So there is meritocracy in this. This is not celebrity, golf. This is like world-class athletes going after each other.
Absolutely. These are not hackers out here. These guys can play golf from top to bottom. As we mentioned, this is the fifth leg of the regular season. The final leg will be next month in Minnesota. Then the top 40 move on to the playoffs. That'll be in Verona, New York at the end of August. Then the best of the best from that group will move on to just outside St. George, Utah in September. Huge prize purse here, even though the players, they're not really concerned with that. As Will just mentioned, they want to get out here and compete and be around other professional players, not only from their own sport, but from other sports. As we talk about the course today and the challenges for these guys, what are they up against here?
Well, there's a bunch of marsh, so there's a lot of penalty areas out there. So you're going to have to drive it somewhat straight, so you don't want to be making bogeys. There's going to be a ton of birdies, and also there's going to be a few eagles out there.
All right, well, we're not the only members of this broadcast team. Bryce Butler, the former NFL receiver, is in on the course, and we check in with Bryce now. Good morning, Bryce.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's a beautiful day out here in Georgia. I am a Georgia peach myself from Atlanta area. Excited to be back here. I'm on hole 17. The guys are going to work. It's going to be a great week out here for the Pro Tour. All right, guys, I'm here with my dog, Evan Geiselman. You are balling right now. How do you feel out there right now?
Dude, we're limping around. I just kind of steady Eddie that one. The only place I couldn't hit it was the water. It was a pretty poor swing. But, dude, we're having fun. This is my third one, so the nerves are a little bit more settled in, and it's golf, man.
Well, let's talk about the scoring system that we're using out here. It's a modified Stableford scoring system, so the nice thing about this, you get a par, 2 points, birdie, 4 points. If the hole goes south on you, once you hit double bogey, you just put it in your pocket and move on. One, it keeps things competitive. Two, it keeps the pace of play going.
Exactly. You hit the nail on the head there. We want it competitive. What they want to play in 4 hours and 20 minutes. That's Smoltz's deal. The commissioner, John Smoltz, he wants to get this thing around. You know how pace of play can get really slow.
Absolutely.
At the PGA Championship last week, there were 6-hour rounds the first day. So we don't want any part of that.
Well, here's J.R. Smith on the tee box, and this will sound odd to say, but recent college graduate J.R. Smith.
Wow.
As he just graduated from North Carolina A&T State. And it was Ray Allen, who's also on this tour, that prompted him to go back to school, and he played golf when he went back to school.
So how was it being in your 30s, being back in college? Did you feel like you were like Uncle JR, or was it like I'm one of the guys?
No, that was my that's my name on my Letterman jacket at A&T, Unc. Yeah, that was one of the first nicknames they gave me. Grandpa didn't stick. I wasn't rolling with that. So Unc was my nickname, and it was kind of dope, man. Being able to learn from them being able to learn from me. Just hanging around the guys and girls, the coach was amazing. So it was an incredible experience.
See, he's got that ball way back on his back foot, which is a good way to really smash it.
Well, welcome back. Round one of the Pro Tour here in Savannah, Georgia. As you take a look at the top 8 in the standings as we go into this week for football, Garrett Graham is at the top of that list. He has played some tremendous golf. Tyler Eifert, Ryan Suckup, former kicker. John Elway, who really played well at PGA National, is currently sitting in the number 4 spot. But Garrett Graham, the leader right now, trying to hold that position, and I had a chance to sit down and talk with him yesterday afternoon about it. Joining me now, football points leader, Garrett Graham. And you were just joking, it doesn't always feel like that. You got a practice round in on Monday. How did it feel out there?
It felt good. I'm from Houston, so it was the same type of weather we have, hot, humid, a little bit of bugs here and there, but it felt good. Felt good to get out with these guys, and played with some new guys today, so that was fun.
You know, the question is, too, when is somebody going to derail baseball? And you and Marty Fish have been two guys that really gave it a strong shot. Do you feel like this might be the week where somebody other than baseball ends up at the top of the leaderboard?
I think we got a good shot. I'm gonna give it my best. I played with Marty today, and his game's looking good. So, you know, we'll see. Take it one day at a time and try and make those 4-pointers.
12 seasons as a fullback in the NFL. Tough position to play. It's really become extinct. Won the Super Bowl with New England, Super Bowl 38, when they beat the Carolina Panthers.
Got a great setup.
Oh, left it out. Stay there, ball. Stay there.
We're playing out here at the Pro Tour. How do you feel about your game this week?
It's trending. It's trending in the right way. We got some heavy hitters out here, as you know, and I'm just gotta keep chugging. Shot after next shot, and not worry about the last shot. That's my plan today.
All right, I'm gonna let him go because I'm a receiver. I don't want to get punched by a fullback. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred McQuarrie. All right, Fred.
All right, thank you, Bryce. Yeah, quarterbacks make the big money like Cordell Stewart. Beautiful afternoon for round one coverage. We're back over on the par 3 17.
What you got, Wiz?
Hopefully a good number.
That's
Weissman.
That's a whiz.
Yeah.
Big whiz.
James Wisniewski, the former NHL defenseman.
He has about as much fun as anybody out here.
The only question that I care about right now is how many beers are we down through 7 holes?
I got 1 Tito's, soda water, orange juice, and 4 Coors Lights. So I'm right on quota.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to shoot for 10 to 14 around.
Yeah.
Gives me even keel, right in the slot.
Round one of the Pro Tour, presented by Texacan. You see John Barry. Got the stogie. Ready to tee it up on the par 3 17. He's coming off a birdie on 16. Day didn't start the way he wanted to. He teed off on 10. He bogeyed 10 and 11, then settled in with 4 straight pars.
I think it's just the driving range. There's no need to hit it hard.
8-iron in hand. He likes the number. Oh, nice little shot there. Be the number. It might go in. Go in. Great shot by John Berry there. Okay, so heavy heart this week.
Yeah.
We lost Bobby Cox.
Yeah.
Talk to us about who Bobby Cox was to you and what kind of legacy he's going to leave for the Atlanta Braves.
He was everything. I could never have been the pitcher I was. He traded for me as a GM. Everyone forgets that part because he was the architect of the organization. Then he became the manager. He believed in a player. He knew when you were struggling, the game was hard. He didn't jump on and off a bandwagon. He put his arm around you and goes, "You can do this." I was 2-11 in 1991. Everybody calling for me to be in the pen or shipped out. And he just said, "No, it's the best 2-11 season I've ever seen in my life, and he's going to turn it around." And I did, and never looked back. And I said, if I can play for him my whole career, I'm going to. I almost did that 1 year, paid for Boston and St. Louis to end it, but I owe everything to him, and I would run through a wall for him.
Well, I'll run through a wall for John Smoltz. Ladies and gentlemen, the commissioner. Thank you.
We'll see what happens as Tyler Clippard gets ready to go here on the par 3 17. And Bryce, is he using an 8-iron as well?
No, see, Tyler Clippard is a big dog. He has a pitching wedge in hand. So we're going to see what he does. The wind has picked up a little bit. It's behind him. He has a pitching wedge in hand.
Look at the turn.
He's looking for a big draw.
His turn.
A big draw there. Big draw. And he's right by the flag. See, that's the problem with knocking off the baseball guys. They do that every freaking time.
Yeah.
I'm standing next to the leader, Tyler Clippard. Tyler, the talk of the town is, can we knock baseball off? Can we knock baseball off? Everybody in the booth, can they knock baseball off? I'm just going to ask you straight up, can baseball be knocked off this week?
Probably not, but yeah, it can happen. I mean, this is the course to do it on. I don't think that, I think it brings the field together. There's not a lot of things that can go wrong. And if somebody gets hot, I mean, Ray Allen shot 400 yesterday in the practice round. So, I mean, it's out there. But there's too much depth in baseball. It's going to be tough.
There's no exact science to it. It's just feel. Typically, great players know they miss it. He knew he missed that right when it left the putter face.
All right, I'm here with my ex-teammate, Tony Romo. Tony, you've been coming to these events. You've been close a lot.
Yeah.
Is this the week we get it done?
Absolutely. I mean, just do the interview after the week, and I'll tell you for sure. But, since we're doing it in the first round, I feel like it feels good. The game feels good. Just need to make a few putts. Got to get them to the hole. Been a little short today.
What do you think is going to be the thing that separates the guys, whoever wins the tournament this week?
This one's a little more open. Course-wise, it's in great shape. They've done a great job here. Savannah's a great spot, but I feel like the biggest difference, it's going to come down to putting, but also your wedge game. It's deceiving mentally with the eye because each green, which is different than most courses, when you're hitting it on the green, it actually downslopes at the front. Mm-hmm. So guys who can hit the ball higher, they're going to have the ability to get closer almost to this flag too, even though this one actually goes up. Yeah. But most holes, they go down at the front, downslope to where the ball is going to bound out, so you don't get close to the flag. So guys who can hit the ball high, land it around pin high to 3 to 4 yards short, that's going to be a huge advantage.
Tony Romo, I would have my money on him if I could, but we are in Georgia to beat one of the baseball guys this week. Appreciate you, man.
They're pretty good.
All right, joining us now, Ryan Suckup. Tremendous round today, 41 points. You started on hole 1, Ryan. Whole string of pars, then you put a birdie in on 9, a birdie on 10. You just seem to be in a solid rhythm all day today. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, it was good. It was, I got off to just a very steady start. Had to tell myself pars are good scores, and just kind of hung in there and made a nice putt on 9, which was good to see a birdie go in, and got another one on 10. Wished I could have gotten one on the next par 5. Kind of let one get away. Made a good putt on 13 and was bogey free until the 18th hole, and that's going to drive me crazy tonight. So, good day, but good start.
Will and I talked about it too. A golfer could have 17 great holes, but the one that they have a little hiccup on is the one they'll think about for the rest of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot like kicking. I mean, I feel like, I got to play a long time, and surely, made some nice kicks, but at the same time, you definitely remember the ones that you missed too.
Absolutely.
And they eat at you. I think we're all competitors, and but at the end of the day, look, it was a good start. Put myself in a good place and excited for the next 2 days.
Joining me now is baseball points leader and overall points leader Aaron Hicks. You've won the last 2 tournaments. Do you feel you're as in good a rhythm right now as you've been throughout this whole tour?
Yeah. I mean, I feel pretty good. Being able to come off a win like that in dramatic fashion definitely makes you feel good.
Well, you talk about the dramatic win last month at PGA National. In 2018, you hit 2 inside-the-park home runs. First guy since Mickey Mantle in 58 to do it for the Yankees. And then the next year, you're playing the Red Sox in London. You become the first major leaguer to hit a home run in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Where does PGA National and the chip in off the fringe compare to all of that?
I mean, to be able to finish the tournament like that is obviously something you dream of. As a kid, coming up playing golf, I wanted to win golf tournaments. I wanted to have that dramatic, exciting finish, and I was able to get one.
The only guy that's really been pressing you point-wise is Tyler Clippard.
Mm-hmm.
Is it nice to have that kind of competition in this type of setup?
Of course. You always want to have good competition, playing along with you. And he's definitely one of those players that are extremely dangerous, especially when it comes to bringing in good scores. Yeah. And, he's going to always score well.
And everybody wants to know, why are the baseball guys such high scores on the golf course and the other sports are fighting to stay with you guys?
I just think that we're just better athletes. I think is what it literally comes down to. Like, we just do it all.
Okay, we have Justin Upton, one of Silverleaf's finest, T5, looking good. What's going on out there for you today?
Yeah, just trying to keep the ball in front of me and try to roll some putts. I mean, the greens are tough. There's a lot of grain in them, and sometimes a putt does something you don't want it to do, but just get the pace right and make pars and keep moving on.
You're a baseball guy. I'm a football guy. Mm-hmm. We're kind of getting tired of the baseball guys. What makes you guys so tough out here?
I mean, we swung something our whole life, So, I mean, we already had a head start. You guys were hitting each other. But, yeah, we've been swinging. We just changed the plane and keep swinging.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back inside. Tom Helmer alongside Will McKenzie, and this is exactly what we wanted to see, and this is really what the Pro Tour has been about. It's been a very competitive first round, and you're looking to see guys really challenge Aaron Hicks and Tyler Clippard, and we saw that today. The key now is putting 2 more days together and seeing if you can get out of here with a trophy.
Well, the 2 guys that I think are really good and could possibly rise to that challenge are the 2 guys on the top of the leaderboard in Suckup and Upton.
Yeah.
They're both really accomplished players, play a lot of high-level golf. I feel like they could possibly hang in there, but, obviously the cream rises to the top, and typically it's Hicks and Clippard. They're always there. They've won the last 4 events, so someone's going to have to step up here in order to knock them out, because those guys just keep coming.
Day 2 was moving day at the Sam Snead designed golf course, and the moving started early as Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, Greg Maddux, and Brian McCann all teed off an hour earlier than everyone else so they could make the funeral of their former manager, Bobby Cox, who had passed away on May 9th. By the end of their round, Smoltz and Glavine had found themselves at the top of the leaderboard. But as the day crept on, some familiar names bubbled up to the top of the list.
Welcome inside. I'm Tom Helmer alongside Will McKenzie, and you mentioned a little bit about the Stableford scoring system. It makes a huge difference in a tournament like this because you can have an average day on day 1 and totally flip the tables on day 2.
And you certainly can. You can have 30 points or so and have 45 on day 2. You just need to make some birdies and maybe throw in the big bird, an old eagle, and there's eagle opportunities out here at the club at Savannah Harbor.
Our early featured group today is going to be the guys we talked about, these Braves legends that got off at 7:30 today. And John Smoltz actually told us yesterday the first pro event he ever played in was on this very course. He actually had a hole in 1 on the 8th hole when he played in that first tournament. but he's off to a great start today. Glavin playing well today, and then Greg Maddox and Brian McCann in there as well. So we'll be keeping an eye on them as they finish up their opening round. How do you think the course is going to differ today than it did from yesterday?
Not much. Still perfect conditions. It's warm. The ball is going forever. When it's heated up like this, there's not a ton of wind. We probably need a little bit of breeze to cool things off, but I look for scoring conditions to be really hot today.
All right. Well, we're going to get out to 17, the third member of our crew, Bryce Butler, who became a star yesterday. We love checking in with him on 17. How you doing today, Bryce?
Good morning, fellas. I'm on 17th green again today. It seems a little steamier. The wind is not blowing like it did in the evening yesterday. The pin location is a little bit different, so it's going to be fun to watch these guys on 17 try to get after it and stay away from the water. Big Wayne right here with the big frame, 8-iron in hand. It's lined up on the left side of the tee, maybe setting up for a draw here.
How many guys have sweet swings out there?
He plays kind of
A lot of them.
There you go, a little friendly bounce.
8-iron in hand. He likes to waggle. He likes to waggle and look. He likes to waggle. Smooth swing, right side of the flag. Should be about pin high. The right distance. It's a good shot right there. We can live with that. He doesn't like it. You see he's being a little demonstrative there. He's moving the body, getting some English, trying to turn it over. He's not throwing curveballs today. We're not throwing curveballs. Okay, guys.
Come on.
All four of you guys are playing fantastic right now. Mad Dog, I'm going to ask you, what's your greatest memory from manager Bobby Cox?
Well, obviously winning the 95 World Series. To be able to celebrate that with him was pretty special. And, you know, you always want to win for a lot of people, but you really wanted it for Bobby that year.
Okay. All four of you right now are playing fantastic on moving day. Were y'all listening to a whole bunch of like Bobby Cox sound bites to get ready to go today or what?
No, I just think we're relaxed. We know what's ahead of us, and we want to, you know, make good swings, less thinking. Glav's having an unbelievable day. Matter of fact, he's already thinking about possibly beating me today. I already know what's in his head, and he's one shot back, so I'm just going to make that known right now that I have to grind coming in.
We got Slash, Cordero Stewart looking good. Got the J's on his feet.
Other guy's got a great setup.
Smooth swing,
Perfect.
got it up there. Has to go. It has to go. Has to go hard. Okay. Okay. That'll work out. Okay, deep breaths right there. I came right on in there. How you feeling today, dog? It's moving day. How you feeling?
Stressful. I try my best to stay in it. Then it get to the point where when you try to stay in it, it ain't working. You throw in the white towel, things start working. So that shot right there, probably 3 holes earlier, probably would have been in the water because my nerves were so vexed and I was so irritated. But, you know, I hung in there and right here I got a chance at it again. All you got to do is put a club on it, good.
Now we have Taylor Twellman here for all the FIFA players that are coming to the United States. Fantastic calves, tight pants, letting everybody know the quads, the glutes are still activating. He looks very handsome, ladies and gentlemen watching. 8-iron in hand. He's going to the right side in the back of the green. We've seen the birdie made from there. He can get it done. Taylor Twellman. Can you give me a prediction? We have the FIFA World Cup coming up soon. What do you think is going to happen in the next month to come?
I think once the group stage is over, it's going to be the best World Cup that we've ever seen. And I think the United States, Mexico, and Canada can hold their head high because they're going to host the largest World Cup ever. And I think it's going to be the best tournament we've had. There's a little buzz coming right now. And obviously there's been some negativity around tickets. But once the tournament starts, I'm telling you, it's going to be the best World Cup we've ever seen.
Taylor Twellman for birdie
on 17.
He's 2 under on his round right now. Just bogey-free, playing stellar golf.
I played with him in Orlando in the Pro-Am. This guy's a really good player.
Yeah. You heard the first thing he said is, I should be 3 under.
Yeah. Well, he's going to have to.
Uh-oh, camera's on him.
Make a sizable comeback to stay at 2 under.
Wally World, baby.
Talk about true gangster swing?
There he is.
Back to you, Dottie.
Back to you, Dottie. Now we got Kevin Millar up looking like a U.S. American flag. 8-iron in hand. He's juiced up, man. He gave me a fist pump before he went to the tee. We got to get it there. Yesterday he won the drink. Yesterday he won the drink.
That's 2 days in a row. I decided to get it right in that water. That's character building, guys. That's character building.
Kevin.
Let's talk about the character building.
That's 2 days in a row, big dog. You're my guy. I never want to see you in the water. How's the game feeling? Are you consistent out there right now? Talk to me.
Yesterday was a terrible day. Today I played a lot better until I do stuff like that. Why are par 3 so hard? I've lost 4 balls in par 3s here. Is there a problem I need to go to?
I got my man Jeremy Roenick right now. How are we feeling going into this shot? Just talk to the people real quick.
You know, once you get into this situation now where it gets like later in the rounds, it gets more, you worry more. Like I was just sitting on the last hole and it's like I need to make 2 more pars and then the wind's howling and the greens are just, you don't know what they're going to do. And now you come across the water and it's like, oh my gosh, what are you going to do?
The wind is behind you though.
Is it?
It's giving you a little bit of power. So you look like a powerful man.
So that means that God's behind me.
He is.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Jeremy Roenick will line it up for his birdie putt. Well, maybe he can get this to go. Hoping for pars on the last 2, but he would welcome a birdie here. He's in the top 20 right now. He's played well.
He's just a straight grinder.
Yeah.
He never is out of it. Let's go, bud.
Norris is going to putt. No. Yeah.
He wanted that one.
Yeah. He was pretty sure he had the line on that one and frustrated that it didn't go.
Wind is definitely pumped up a bit more now.
Yeah.
It's just about as much as it's been. It's not out of control or anything.
Beautiful putt for Jeremy Roenick as he picks up the birdie and 4 points, and that'll move him up the board. Let's look at the top 8 players in basketball, and atop that list is John Barry. We talked to him yesterday. In fact, Bryce interviewed him as well, and I told John at breakfast this morning, too much Barry in the broadcast. We're probably going to have to, cut back on the Barry coverage. He goes, you can't cut back on the coverage. He goes, because I'm coming today.
Pav, smooth operator, left of the flag, it will end up.
Go. I don't know. Go.
No, he did a great shot. See, and that's a fantastic shot.
Yeah. Go!
I'm with my guy Tyler Clipper right now. This is where the dogs separate themselves. It's day 2. It's moving day. You're still up high and the points getting. How you feeling there?
Way better, yeah. I've hit the ball great today. So, I mean, we're just trying to execute each shot, and I've maybe taken one bad swing all day. So the score's the score, but I've hit it well.
We're here, and Tyler has a pitching wedge in hand. Once again, the wind's at his back. He's came through 17 every time with the wind at his back. So he has the pitching wedge in hand. He's a big dude. He has a big swing. He's locked in. He's focused. He's about to hit a good one here. Puma shoes on his feet. You know I'm a Puma guy, so I'm loving what I'm looking at.
Watch this shoulder turn.
Ooh, high and right at the flag. And that could roll in the do it. Yo, good shot.
Joining us on set, as I said, Chris Hetherington as he joins Will and I. Great round today. You got yourself into the top 5. I assume it felt pretty good out there today.
Oh, man, it felt great. I finally had it going today. Finally made some putts. And,
hit the driver well, put myself in good positions, and of course, left a few out there, and that's always, frustrating, but can't complain with the round I had. A lot of fun. We had a great group, really, really fun group, so it made things pretty easy.
Yeah, and you strung together a number of birdies on the back nine. You had 4 in 5 holes, 3 straight coming through 10, 11, and 12. Just sunk into a rhythm there?
Yeah, I had it going. I hit the tee ball well, like I said, and had some manageable yardages into the green, and luckily hit it to an area where I can make the putt. I had a great caddy, which obviously helps, and we had a lot of fun.
Who was caddying for you today?
I had a local guy, Frank, who's been with the course for a long time, and he's got a great attitude, really positive guy, so that's always nice.
That's the key when you can get the local guys, Will. Yeah. Well, let's let you analyze your own swing. We have you on camera at 17, and you can tell us if what you think of what you see on 17.
And what's the club? What you hit here at 7?
I hit a 7. I'm getting a knee replacement in September, so I'm not hitting the ball as far as I used to. So, just trying to hit a smooth cut. I played a draw from the time I was 5 until 45, and I started hitting a cut. I tend to get a hair steep, but
when I look at this, I see cut written all over it. Your setup's perfect. Your feet, your lines are perfect. You take it up. Yes, it's a little vertical, or we call steep, but right there you do a little shallowing, and then let's see where it goes from there. Because it looks like a perfect golf swing, a perfect cut golf swing. You've bowed the left hand, rotated the chest, and you're able to hit a little hold-off cut. Is that what you're trying to hit? Is that your basic
I'm trying
shot?
To do. Yeah. Like I said, just kind of swing along my feet path.
Right.
And, play that cut and trust it.
Tomorrow, day 3, final day of this event. But it was Palm Beach Gardens last month. This chip off the fringe by Aaron Hicks. Money. Gave him the victory and really built the momentum for him as he's won 2 straight events, and now he is in a tie for first with Tyler Clippard going into tomorrow's final round. Joining us right now, Aaron Hicks, who had a great round today, took some lunch money from some people, and is set up beautifully for tomorrow.
Yes.
How did it feel out there today, Aaron?
It felt good. I mean, I made a lot of birdies today, so I'm obviously happy with that, and was able to kind of get into rhythm. I was in a pretty good rhythm in the front, and the back was kind of up and down, but ended up doing pretty well. But I'm excited. I feel like I'm in a good spot.
Yeah, when you started that back, it was a bogey, a birdie, a bogey, a birdie. Little trouble getting your rhythm there?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, I was it just seemed like we got put on the clock there, and it starts to kind of speed you up a little bit. And it gets tough, especially when you're on the clock.
Well, we'll let Will jump in, too. But we're going to look at some highlights.
All right.
9th hole, second shot for you on number 9. That was a hole that you birdied today.
Yeah.
But you gave this one a ride.
Yeah, that was a good one. Tight little draw. I think I had like 126 in, 56, and just hit the number.
Yeah, that was beautiful. The greens playing faster today, too, weren't they?
Yes, they were playing faster. So you were able to you didn't have to put too much pace on it to get it roll well.
When they get a little faster, they probably got a little smoother.
Mm-hmm.
They need to verticut these greens. They hadn't verticut them lately to pull some of the thatch and the grain out. But, man, they were rolling better today, and you guys are really taking advantage.
Now 13th hole. Another good putt. That was another birdie for you.
Yeah.
You would go birdie, par, birdie through 15 and then par out the last 3 holes.
Mm-hmm.
This is on 15. Your second shot.
Yeah. Hit a good pitch and wedge in there, and, really nice.
You were reading the greens nicely today.
Yeah.
Well, we've got several sports represented in the top 10. Baseball takes the top 3 spots right now with Clippard and Aaron Hicks tied for first. You got some football players in there with Ryan Suckup and the fullback Chris Hetherington, Marty Fish, the former tennis player, Joe Pavelski, tremendous career in the NHL, Taylor Twellman, the soccer player. And we'll see how it sorts out tomorrow. Day 3, Championship Thursday, started with 2 familiar names at the top of the leaderboard, Aaron Hicks and Tyler Clippard. And just when it looked like Aaron Hicks was going to run away with it all, another professional
who made his entire living with clutch moments, hit his first ever hole-in-one on the 15th hole. Ryan Suckup threw a dagger, and the race was on.
Welcome inside. Tom Helmer alongside Will McKenzie, and what everybody is playing for is right in front of us, this trophy. And so far, there's only two guys in this tour that have added to their trophy case, and that's Tyler Clippard and Aaron Hicks. Some other golfers hoping to change that today. It's a beautiful looking trophy, too.
Crystal, baby. Love the crystal.
How do you expect this course to play a little differently today than it has over the last couple?
I don't think it's going to play much different. It's in an immaculate shape. It's sunny, warm. Again, I look for guys to go low. There's eagles out there. We just haven't had any. There's some par fives that are reachable, but a couple of the par fives are pretty long and turn into three-shot holes. We have a reachable par four at the first, so some of the guys, we just had Hicks had a chance for eagle at the first, hit it on the green, 327 yards, and three-putted for par. So, look, somebody's going to have to come from behind. Ray Allen's playing some excellent golf right now.
Yeah.
But
through 9, he'd pushed up on the leaderboard. And as we look at our featured group today, we expect probably our winner is going to come out of this group, but these guys have played fantastic golf all week. Ryan Suckup was the leader after day one. Josh Donaldson had a fantastic day yesterday. And on moving day, Tyler Clippard and Aaron Hicks both bubbled up to the top. Aaron Hicks finishing with 86 points total through 2 rounds. Tyler Clippard 2 points behind him with 84.
Guys, on Championship Thursday, there's a lot of focus out there. These guys are very competitive. These guys are the best of the best from the sports they came from. On Thursdays, it's a little less smiles. Not that much music bumping in the background. Just a little bit more focus. Pavelski has an 8-iron in hand. Ooh. Has to go. If it goes, it's going to be perfect. Oh, yeah. Fantastic shot there by Joe Pav. Joe Pav, we're on the Pro Tour. It's a great tour for us ex-athletes to go out there and just stay competitive. What do you love about this tour?
It's the best. It's golf. We're competing. Like, it's a chance for us to compete. Today we're grinding a little bit, trying to find the game again. I mean, the golf course is the best on here, but the after party a little bit, hanging with the boys here in the story, doesn't suck either.
Yeah. Hey, Thursday at the Pro Tour, Joe Pav. Let's get to it, guys.
Joining us on set, Tim Wilbanks, co-founder and CEO of the Pro Tour. Tim, I really feel like you guys laid out this tour great, too. You got the 6 regular season events, and then you're off in July, and then it moves on with the top 40. I think, sometimes when you start a new business or a new tour, there's a lot of tweaking going on. I think you guys have really hit the ground running on this, and a large part of it is that modified Stableford system. You couldn't create better dramatics than you've had through the first 4 legs of this tour.
Absolutely, and that we tweaked along the way, but that's something John always wanted to do is this modified Stableford, because it keeps people in it, and and there's an opportunity to move up. And it's just been, it looks probably on the surface that everything's smooth, but we have some bumps and we jump through it, but we figure it out as we go. So it's, and seeing this leaderboard right now, it's tight.
Yeah, it's so tight. It seems like every week someone's going to win by a single point, and it just is incredible of how, and then top to bottom, at least your top 20 guys anyone could win. And we see the same guys winning, but I believe there's tons of other guys that their game's just going to keep rising and keep getting better. Look for like a guy like Marty Fish, and then a guy like Kyle Quincy. You don't really, necessarily played his best, but he's great. Upton's amazing. There's just a laundry list of guys. And then you got your old school Jose Alvarez, and he might grind as much as anyone on the tour.
He is at it. He works at it. He's up stretching and getting therapy every morning. So he is the guy that's always going to be there for sure.
I'm standing next to my man, Southern Pride's own Ryan Suckup. How's it going out there for you today on Championship Thursday?
Yeah, we're competing, hitting the ball well. Maybe get a couple putts to go in, but it's a blast getting to play with these guys. We got a great group, and it's fun to be in this final group.
What do you have to do? These guys aren't too far ahead of you. What do you have to do to catch up to the leader?
Yeah, honestly, I just got to keep hitting good shots. Like, keep hitting good shots. Maybe a couple putts will go in, and then we'll see what happens. At the end of the day, like, these guys are great players. All I can control is one shot at a time, so that's the plan.
Ryan Succup's always ready for clutch moments. Kicker, ice in his veins. Keep it going, baby.
I appreciate it, Bryce.
He's looking for the wind. I've never seen it before, but I felt it a lot in my life.
Well said, Bryce.
Wind is right to left. It's 161. Clip has a pitch in hand. Up and away, he left that out to the right. That's not his best swing. Ooh, hit car path. Oh, that's a poor effort right there. I would have loved to catch a pass from the big dog number 7. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up hating him because I grew up in Atlanta and the Falcons went to the Super Bowl and he smashed us.
Left.
And I was not happy about that. Oh, members bounce there. Really good shot. Backside of the green. Might be a fast putt, but we can live with it. Great shot, John. Okay, John. You're steady Eddie all the time. Okay, we know you're not playing Minnesota. The points matter today. Was that something that you were thinking about heading into Championship Thursday?
For sure. You know, and the thing is, I knew I had to try to keep getting points, right? Because I want to get into the top 8, so it was important. And then I got off to a slow start. I think the tee time's too early for us old guys, but happened yesterday too. We kind of got it going on the backside, so hopefully we can make 1 or 2 on the way in, and we'll see what happens. But want to get that top 8.
How important is that top 8 for you, dog, as a great competitor as you are?
It's very important. That's what I'm doing right now, right? So golf and get out and compete against all the athletes out here and see everybody. It's been just a blast. But you know, you never lose that competitive spirit. So even on the golf course, and so at 65, I still love competing, and it means just as much to me now as it ever has.
Yes, sir, John Elway. Thanks so much. You look good too, baby.
Well, thank you.
Hit one a little bit right of the flag. It's a low one. It needs to sit. It needs to sit. All right, he's on the green. He rolled off. Not a green and red for the stats, but we're okay with that. It's a putter.
Wasn't my best swing.
Now, you said you want to present yourself the trophy one day. You did go on a 3-birdie run.
Yeah. I was too far back today. It's going to happen when it's the most appropriate time, and that's going to be at Black Desert in the final 30. And that's what it's all about. Like, I don't have to win a tournament leading into that to win the cup. So these guys know if I get to match play, I'll old man you to death. And I'm looking forward to it.
Ryan Succup will be next. Succup's tied for 3rd with Taylor Twellman. They both have 109 points. Hicks currently with a 7-point lead over Tyler Clippard as he's staring down the barrel of his 3rd straight tour victory. He is the points leader in baseball and the points leader in this tour.
Surprise of the day for me is Pavelski, just not playing well at all for him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There it is. There it is. Hole in one, baby.
Ryan Succup with the ace on 15.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
The Mongolian reversal. Here it comes. We said he wasn't making putts. He doesn't have to putt here in the 15th.
How about it, man? How about it?
Never had a hole in one.
An 8-point injection into his score. Ryan Succup, the hole in one on the par 3 15. Here it is again.
That is incredible. Only 1 point back now.
Just when Hicks looked like he had it locked up, Ryan Suckup has moved right into it.
Oh, it feels awesome. It was a really good time to do it. I've never had one and couldn't ask for a better time on the 16th hole of the tournament playing in the final group. That one was pretty special.
And as I heard you say, right, this is the first time in your life you've ever knocked down a hole-in-one?
Yeah, that's right. I've never had one. I've played golf my whole life and have never had one go in. I've had them hit the pin. I've had them lip out. I've had them stay on the lip. And to actually see one go in was pretty sweet.
8 points would go a long way for Mr. Fish.
And Marty Fish had the quote of the week as far as I'm concerned, talking about his tennis career. He said, my backhand bought the house. My forehand kept it at 5,000 square feet.
It's a good shot by Marty. A little inside. It was cutting, so the ball spun away from the hole.
Marty, can I grab 5 on 7?
I'm with Marty Fish right now. He's in 5th place. How do we finish this thing out to feel good about the next tournament?
One birdie in the last 2 would be nice. I think I hit it on this one. This looks like maybe 30 feet or so a 2-putt would be good. The greens are really tough today. They're completely different than the last 2 days, and they're pretty baked out, so they're super firm and pretty quick. But honestly, would have preferred to play on this style of green every day.
Yeah. We're on 17, and it's pretty much tradition here at the Pro Tour. When it comes down to the nitty-gritty, guys start to fan up a little bit, choose their sides. They're out of it. They want to see their guys go. So who do we want to see win? I already know who I want. I'm a football guy. I want Ryan Suckup to win, okay? I was the happiest person over here when I heard he got an ace. So I'm going to just put that out there now. What are we talking about?
I mean, I'm from Kansas City, so Suckup, he used to play for the Chiefs. It would be nice to see him win after the ace. But Aaron Hicks is that guy, dude.
He is that guy, but I'm a football guy, baby. Let's go, Ryan. Let's go Suckup. Let's get it.
Can Twellman get a hole-in-one on 18 and win for the soccer boys?
Ooh, if he can drive it 400.
Well, I know there ain't no basketball guys that have a shot. So I'm tired of baseball. Let's go Suckup.
They have dominated out here, and congratulations to Aaron Hicks. His 3rd straight victory, and it's baseball that continues to win. They've won all 5 events, thanks to Tyler Clippard and Aaron Hicks.
Again. Hey, I just wanted to thank Robert Blevins and Texican for making all this possible. Our staff at the Pro for setting up another wonderful event. Tom and Will and our broadcast media team, who's just been unbelievable broadcasting this thing. And, of course, our players for continuing to support us. And most of all, I want to thank John Smoltz, our commissioner, for all the hard work and dedication. So,
thank you, Tim. And it's my pleasure to give another trophy to a baseball player, Aaron Hicks. This tournament, this course, Savannah Harbor Club, you guys did a lot of work getting the greens to the place that they were. This is a fantastic golf course, and can't thank you enough. And Aaron, number 3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. I understand, obviously you're all the way to the championship, okay? And that's great. And we know that the rest of the season, obviously everybody's positioning for places, but I just want to congratulate you on what's been an incredible year, and there's still a lot of work to be done, so congratulations.
100%. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And thank you to everybody from in Savannah Harbor. We appreciate all the changes you guys made for us and being able to host us, and we appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You take a look at our pro leaderboard, powered by Big Game. Aaron Hicks walks away with his 3rd straight victory. Tyler Clippard and Ryan Suckup were right on his heels, but he was able to fend them off. Joining us now, the champ, Aaron Hicks. And it was a day where you started in 1st place, maintained that lead, but Ryan Suckup on 15 really put the pressure. Just when it looked like you were going to run away with it and you wouldn't have been able to hear it, John Smoltz was talking with Bryce Butler and said, well, Aaron's going to run away with it, I think, at this point. Seconds later, Ryan Suckup drops that hole-in-one. And what did that do? Did that change your mentality or your approach after Ryan Suckup put in his first ever hole-in-one on 15?
No, not really. Nothing. No, I didn't even notice that he shot up the leaderboard that fast. I made a par on the. Wow, that thing is drippy, man. That's so cool to watch. I enjoyed it, man. I tell you what, I enjoyed that hole-in-one so much. I love when people get their hole-in-ones, and I didn't even know it was Suckup's first hole-in-one, so that's even more exciting. And look at that, pure joy. And that's what's amazing about hole-in-ones. It's truly awesome.
Yeah, and everybody everybody just loves it. No matter, you didn't know if he got in the lead or jumped up to 2 or 3 from the lead. It was just pure joy out there. And then we heard it was his first. We were like, wow, in competition, and put a little heat on you. I thought it was cool. But for me, dude, you played great all week. You made all those birdies yesterday, which is key. You said you didn't quite have your A game, but obviously your A- game's good enough to win. But the shot on 16, where you did not see the tee ball. Thank God we didn't see your tee-ball, but we saw that bunker shot, and I thought that bunker shot was really dicey, and you just pulled it off to perfection. Was that a big?
That was big. That was big. To be able, because I hadn't been chipping the ball great all week, and that bunker shot right there was huge. I knew that I had to get it back there, but also too, if I hit it too far,
it's gone.
It's gone, and I'd be in a bad position. So to be able to hit that, I knew I needed to bounce it at least halfway and then kind of let it roll out, which it did, and it worked out great.
Not only that, you finished it with the putt, so you finished it off perfectly to pick up your 3rd straight victory. Aaron Hicks, congratulations, man. I hope you don't get tired of talking with us.
Not at all. Not at all. That means I'm in a good spot.
It means you're in a good spot. So congratulations on winning your 3rd straight championship. It's been awesome. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us here at the club at Savannah Harbor. It's been an absolutely wonderful week. Special thank you to Robert Blevins, chairman and CEO of Texacan and co-founder of the Pro Tour. Without him, none of this is possible. I want to thank Tim Wilbanks, co-founder and CEO of the Pro Tour. Special thanks to Rick Jaffe, Celeste Gehring, Rob Connolly. Want to thank our executive producer, Graham Taylor, our producers, Greg Hopfe and Russ Ken, and our director, Jason Wald. So for Will McKenzie and Bryce Butler, I'm Tom Helmer, wishing you a good afternoon from Savannah, Georgia. We will see you next month at Mystic Lake in Minnesota. You've been watching the Pro Tour presented by Texacan.